Please provide a warm welcome for tournament MCs Scott Miller and first alum Bryce Castle.
Good morning, Indiana and Michigan. I'd like to start this morning out on a little bit of a personal note. Back when you all in October were in Lafayette playing Robots, I was in the hospital. And the amount of love, notes, cards, messages I got from my Indiana family really helped me through it. And I really like to thank you all. I appreciate you all. I was worried about yesterday being on my feet all day. I hadn't done that in 5 months, so I was worried about what was going on. But my amazing teammates, Bryce and Matt, Eva, and our flag attendant, Liz, made my day easy, so thank all them for all their help. What a great day of qualification matches we had yesterday. Teams, thank you for all your gracious professionalism on and off the field. And thanks for being such great role models for your creativity, excitement, determination, and sportsmanship. Keep it up today as the competition intensifies, and it will intensify, trust me. Regardless of how today plans out, whether you win, you come a little short, remember, today and the season are all part of a much longer journey you are all on to make this world a better place. Regardless of how your team is ranked, first isn't really about the competition. It's about preparing for the future. It's about building a community and building leaders, preparing you to tackle the world's biggest challenges. It's exciting to think about, especially for an old guy like me, the impact many of you will make in our world in the next 50 years. I remember when I was young, I didn't have this program. You guys do. Participants and alumni of FIRST programs gain access to education, career discovery opportunities, connections to exclusive scholarships and employers, and a place in the FIRST community for life. You can find information on FIRST alumni and scholarship programs online at firstinspires.org/alumni. This event would not be possible without our gracious host here at Penn High School. Speaking with us today is Principal of Penn High School, Sean Gallagher.
Not live. Is it? There we go. It's live. Well, good morning. Who's excited for another round of robotics competitions? It was excited to be here yesterday. The energy throughout the building was electric and inspiring, and it's always a pleasure to be able to host this event for all the teams in our region. So thank you for getting here safely, especially we know we had a challenging Friday night with the weather, but we appreciate everyone's flexibility. So we know that this experience is inspiring our next generation of science and technology leaders, and that all of the students here today are engaged in all of the wonderful opportunities to build confidence, to collaborate with your teammates, and build leadership. So we're excited that you're a part of this wonderful program. Students, especially teams 328 and 135, let me get a shout out over here. Here we go. From Penn High School. We're excited to have 2 teams this year, and I'm thankful for the coaches and all the parent and community members that are helping those teams this year. But I want to say to all of our students, you know, you guys are inspiration to all of us adults. The amount of work that you put in to putting on, building a robot, collaborating with your teammates, and I watched it yesterday, all of the adjustments that need to be made, kind of in between matches. You know, you guys are an inspiration to us. So let's give all of our teams here today a round of applause. And I know when I think about the number of adults and parents, you know, we can see there are a lot of mentors, parents, volunteers helping with food, community partners, our custodians that are helping manage this event. And all of these people are essential to helping us run this program and run this event. So let's give all of those mentors and our community members a round of applause. All right. So I hope you have a great second day of competition. I want to wish good luck to all the teams, and remember that it's always a process, and to enjoy today, enjoy the process, enjoy the moment. One of the things I want to conclude with that I always like to share is our motto at Penn High School. So if you look over here on this big kind of circular shield, it says take care of yourself, take care of each other, and take care of this place. So this is our motto that we try to emulate, teach to our students each and every day. And we hope today that all of the teams here will continue to remember to take care of each other. I saw many examples of that with teams kind of helping other teams in moments where they needed support yesterday. So that's a great thing to see at these events. So remember to take 3 as we say it. Take care of each other, take care of each other, yourself in this place, and have a wonderful last day as you navigate the rest of the tournament. So congratulations to all the teams. Thank you.
Thank you. To make first events run smoothly, it takes many dedicated volunteers, and it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. And we can't do anything without volunteers, so if you would like to come and volunteer with us, come join the fun and consider volunteering at an upcoming event. It's now time to show your appreciation for the terrific volunteers making this event, and we're going to start with presenting the Outstanding Volunteer Award. This award is very special because there are many deserving volunteers: the inspectors, refs, judges, the field table crew, the scoring crew, the planning committee, the machine shop folks, the pit admin are all volunteers who help FIRST rise. And without volunteer support, FIRST would not exist. Their dedication and commitment are critical across all FIRST programs. Let's thank them with a loud round of applause for all their work on your behalf. To present the Outstanding Volunteer Award, please welcome the Mishawaka Event Planning Committee Chair, Josiah Parker.
Good morning. It's great to see everybody again today. We're happy that you could join us again. We made it through the little snow snafu on Friday, and we're ready to go. So I'm really pleased to be able to offer the volunteer award today. This volunteer has been working double duty. They have been welcoming face to volunteers and to teams. They work the volunteer table and have been cheering you on as our flag attendant. Congratulations to Liz Gonzalez.
Liz, and thank you to all of our volunteers. Let's go ahead and welcome back our judges. Judges, please stand to be recognized. Let's also recognize our wonderful referees. And don't forget about your robot inspectors, led by lead robot inspector and first alum, Nathan Petrie. As a reminder, all teams will need to be re-inspected after their final qualification match in order to be eligible for the playoff tournament. There are also so many volunteers that put in countless hours of work and planning before and during the district event here at Mishawaka. Please show your appreciation for the following. I'll say what they're doing and then their name, and then we can applaud for them. So first, your field volunteers, which includes your resetters, cuers, scorekeepers, and FTAs, led by FTA first alum Allison Phelps and Kyle Heaton, and your field supervisor, BC Spear. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, here's another group you may have interacted with, your pit volunteers, which includes pit admins, spare parts, and a safety attendant, and your awesome pit admin supervisor, Mary Baker. And the last group on my list, the volunteers working behind the scenes, like volunteer registration and our fabulous volunteer coordinator Eric Morochek. So here's an overview of what the schedule will look like today. This morning, we'll wrap up qualification matches and then immediately go into alliance selection, where the top 8 teams will each pick 2 partners. These 8 alliances will move off onto the playoffs, and after the lunch break, we'll begin those playoff rounds. And between some of those rounds, we'll do some award ceremonies. It's going to be an exciting day, but please remember, safety first. Please stand now for the national anthem. Are you ready? Are you full of energy? Let's get to the matches. Teams, please come onto the field, power up your robots, and let's hear from the other voices you'll hear today. Your game announcer, Eva True and Matt Dunkley. Good morning, Mishawaka. You heard from him already. Let's meet our teams for our first qualification match 51 to start off our day here at Mishawaka. Starting with our first team here, it's Team 3865. Joining them in the center of the Red Alliance, it's 3170. Oh, hello, I'm dropping my mic. Here we go. 3147.
That's going to be from Munster. It's going to be Munster Horsepower.
And wrapping up our teams on the Red Alliance, it's Team 45.
From Kokomo, it's going to be Technocats.
Heading over to our friends on the Blue Alliance, starting with Team 1747.
All the way from West Lafayette, it's going to be Harrison Boiler Robotics.
Our fifth team in this match, it's Team 9119.
From Fort Wayne, it's going to be Iron Legends.
And wrapping up our teams on the Blue Alliance, it's Team 7477.
Giddy with glee from Mishawaka, it's Giddy Goats.
You've met the teams, drivers behind the line. Let's get this match underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
Qualification match number 51 started today. Technocats moving out of the community after scoring a cube, 31-47. Munster Horsepower over the charge station. Back on the charge station. Oh, they did not get it bounced though. That's the end of autonomous. Step up and drive. Go ahead and start the tele-op portion of qualification match number 51. Game sounds up. 91-19. They just went right over the charge station there. I just didn't hear a bell or anything like that. 45 Technocats going around. Technocats with a cone in their bot. Putting a cone onto a node, trying to. Up and down, Technocats go. Meanwhile, Munster Horsepower, team 31-47, went all the way from the Red Alliance loading zone with a cube in their bot over to the Red Alliance community, making their way to the grid. Let's see which one they're going to put this on. They're putting it on the co-op grid, it looks like. And they get it on the top shelf of the co-op grid. Good job, Munster Horsepower. Here comes Technocats. Technocats with a cone in their bot this time. Munster Horsepower going back to the loading zone. Meanwhile, 38-65, Riley Wildbots out of South Bend, Indiana there. They are driving around with a cube in their bot. Riley Wildbots trying to put it into one of the hybrid nodes, it looks like, and they're getting it right into one of the parts of the grid. There they go. You got 55 seconds left, 55 seconds remaining in this match. Team 74-77, that's going to be Giddy Goats right out of Mishawaka here. Giddy Goats going up the charge station with a cube. Nope, they decided to just push it right up to the charge station there. Meanwhile, 17-47, Harrison, Boiler Robotics. Harrison just placed a cube into one of the grids, co-op grid there. Boiler Robotics going back for another cube, it looks like. 30 seconds left. Technocats with a cone in their bot. Riley Wildbots up and over the charge station. Looks like they're going to try for a triple balance, maybe. Giddy Goats. Giddy Goats and Boiler Robotics on the charge station balance. Got 5 seconds left. Let's see if any red can get up to 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That was the end of qualification match 51. Lights are green. Go clean up your robots. Let's get ready for match 52, and let's go ahead and see those scores from qualification match number 51. See what we got today. Race cars moving, and we get the Red Alliance with the first win of the day. Blue with a score of 28. The Red Alliance a score of 69. Red earned themselves 2 ranking points during that last match. All right, and just if you forgot how the game is played, we're going to show you the game animation video right here. Game animation video is going to be up on the screen here in a second. Let everybody know who didn't watch it yesterday of how to play the game.
Welcome to the 2023 First Robotics Competition game, Charged Up, presented by Haas. 2 alliances of 3 teams each compete to score cubes and cones into their grid to charge up their community. The alliances earn additional points if their robots are docked to or engaged with their charge station. Robots start each match in their community and may be preloaded with either 1 cube or 1 cone. Each alliance may choose where to stage 4 additional game pieces. During the first 15 seconds of the match, robots are autonomous. Without guidance from their drivers, robots score preloaded game pieces, collect and score additional game pieces, and are docked to or engaged with their charge station. Charge station points earned during auto count towards a potential activation bonus. The grid has nodes specific to cones and cubes, and some where either a cone or cube can be scored. During the remaining 2 minutes and 15 seconds, drivers control their robots. Robots continue to collect cubes and cones from human players at their substations to deliver power to the grids in their community. Each community contains 3 grids. The center grid is the Cooperation grid. A link is a line of 3 game pieces scored on the same row. Completing enough links earns the Alliance a sustainability bonus. If each Alliance scores at least 3 game pieces in the Cooperation grid, the sustainability bonus threshold is lowered for both Alliances. Robots are protected within their community and loading zones. As time runs out, robots race to their charge stations. Alliances earn points for each robot docked to or engaged with the charge station. Earning enough charge station points earns the Alliance the activation bonus. The Alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
We've seen the game and animation. Let's meet our team, starting with Team 328.
That's going to be Penn Robotics, Golden Rooks.
Joining them on the Red Alliance, it's Team 71.
From Hammond, it's Team Hammond, the Beast.
And wrapping up the Red Alliance, it's Team 868.
From Carmel, it's going to be Tech Hounds.
Heading over to the Blue Alliance to keep us on time, it's Team 4982.
From Fort Wayne, it's Olympus Robotics.
Joining them on center stage, it's 3176.
From Brownsburg, it's Purple Precision.
And wrapping up our teams for this match, it's 9208.
From Edwardsburg, Michigan, it's Eddie's Circuit.
Drivers behind the line, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go!
Qualification match 52 underway. Hammond drops a cube over in the hybrid. Tech Hounds put one in the grid. 328. Golden Rooks puts one on the grid. 3176 trying to be balanced. All right, step up and drive. Let's go and start the tele-app portion of qualification match number 52 here. Tech Hounds going straight for a cone, it looks like. Hammond's already got a cube in their bot, making the way over to the grid, it looks like. Up goes Tech Hounds. Tech Hounds going in, and Tech Hounds drop one onto a node. Hammond dropped a cube into the grid as well. Hammond going back for another cube. It looks like 328 Golden Rooks. Golden Rooks are trying to play a little bit of some defense against the Blue Alliance here. Meanwhile, 4982 from the Blue Alliance. That's going to be Olympus Robotics. Olympus Robotics places a cube into the hybrid grid there. All right, there they go. They got it. Eddie's Circuit. Eddie's Circuit is making their way back to the Blue Alliance loading zone. Eddie's Circuit picks up a cone from the Blue Alliance loading zone. Eddie's Circuit's back at it. Eddie's Circuit's making their way downtown, driving fast right around the charge station. Oh, Hammond almost took a nosedive there, but Hammond righted themselves. You've got just about 1 minute left to play, 1 minute left to play in this match. Eddie's Circuit's going back to the Blue Alliance loading zone. Here comes Olympus Robotics with another cube in their bot. Golden Rooks playing some defense against the Blue Alliance. 45 seconds left, 45 seconds remaining in this match. Tech Hounds up with another cone, it looks like. Tech Hounds, how they get it placed in the Red Alliance hybrid node, it looks like. 35 seconds left in this match. Blue is doing everything they can to put cones and cubes onto all those nodes in the grid. You've got a close match right here. About a 10-point spread is what it looks like. It looks like Olympus Robotics is already on the charge station. Olympus is still on the charge station. Eddie Circuit's on the charge station. Red's going for a triple balance, it looks like. 5 seconds left. Can they get it? Red Alliance, they're all on there. Blue Alliance is not. 1 second. And with that, controllers down. That concludes qualification match number 52. Lights are green. Go clean up your robots. Let's get ready for match 53. And let's go ahead and see those scores from qualification match number 52. All right, let's see what we got here. We got the Blue Alliance with the win here. Blue Alliance with a score of 112. The Red Alliance with a score of 104. Blue earned themselves 3 ranking points. Red earned themselves 1 ranking point.
Let's meet our teams for match 53. Starting off on this side, it's team 9071.
From LaPorte, it's going to be Slicer Tech.
Joining them, next to them on the red team, it's 1501.
From Huntington, it's going to be Team Thrust.
And wrapping up our teams for this side of the field, it's 3936.
From Michigan City, it's going to be Robo Blitz.
Across the field on the Blue Alliance, let's meet our teams. It's team 2867.
From Elkhart, it's going to be Elkologics.
Neighboring them on the Blue Alliance, it's team 1024.
From Indianapolis, it's going to be Kilobytes.
And wrapping up our teams for this match, they're in purple, it's 3940.
From Kokomo, it's going to be Cybertooth.
Drivers behind the line, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go!
Qualification match number 53 started the day. Got 1024 Kilobytes. They moved out of the community, moved to Cube. Cybertooth, they're balanced on the charge station. Thrust is on the charge station. Step up and drive. Let's go ahead and start the tally-up portion of qualification match number 53 here. Cybertooth already with the cone in their bot, making their way over to the grid. Meanwhile, Kilobytes has got a cube in their bot. Kilobytes trying to place it onto the grid. Kilobytes get in the co-op, it looks like. I mean, into the hybrid. Know what it looks like. 39-36 over here. That's going to be Robo Blitz playing to pick up a cone, it looks like. Robo Blitz to the node of the grid, and yes, they get it. Meanwhile, 90-71 from the Red Alliance. That's going to be Slicer Tech. Slicer Tech has a cube in their bot. Trying to make their way over the charge station. Let's see if they can make it. Yep. Slicer Tech went up the charge station, decided to go back down. Meanwhile, Thrust, Team 1501, is making their way over to the Red Alliance grid. Let's see if they can place one. Yes, it looks like Red's got themselves another link there. Meanwhile, Blue's missing their links. Kilobytes place a cube in the grid. Here comes Cybertooth with a cone. You've got just under a minute left to play. Just under a minute left to play in this match. Cybertooth going back for another, going back to the loading zone for another cone, it looks like. Meanwhile, Kilobytes are cleaning up a little bit on some unfinished business on the grid. You got 40 seconds left, 40 seconds remaining. Looks like Robo Blitz with another cone. Slicer Tech is already parked on the charge station. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds remaining. Thrust is trying to pick up a cube from the Red Alliance loading zone. Got 20 seconds left, 20 seconds remaining. There goes Kilobytes. They put some cubes into the hybrid. Down goes Slicer Tech. Slicer Tech flipped over there. See if Red can get up. You've got 5 seconds left. Blues on. 3, 2, 1. And controllers down. That concludes qualification match number 53. All right, lights are green. Go clean up your robots. Let's get ready for the next match here. We'll be with you shortly on some of those scores. All right, let's go and see those scores from qualification match number 53. Here comes the race car. Looks like the Blue Alliance with the win here. Blue with a score of 96, Red Alliance with a score of 75.
Let's meet our teams. Qualification match 54. Starting over here, it's team 2197.
From New Carl, it's Las Pumas.
Neighboring them on the Red Alliance, it's team 3487.
From Plainfield, it's Red Pride Robotics.
And wrapping up this side in red, on red, it's 1018.
From Indianapolis, it's Pike Robo Devils.
Let's meet our teams on the other side of the field, starting with 5402.
From Walton, it's Reckless Robotics.
Center stage on the Blue Alliance, it's 910.
From Madison Heights, Michigan, it's the Foley Freeze.
And wrapping up our teams for this match, it's 5484.
From South Bend, it's Wolfpack.
Drivers on the line. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Qualification match 54 underway. 9-10 already placed a cone on top of the grid, it looks like. Red Pride Robotics over the charge station. Looks like all red moved out of the community. I think so. 9-10's on the charge station. Drivers, step up and drive. Let's go and start the tele-app portion of qualification match number 54 here. 10-18, that's going to be Pike Robo Devils. Pike Robo Devils going to the Red Alliance loading zone. They get one from the double substation. They get a cube. Pike Robo Devils going down with the cube to the grid. Meanwhile, their partner, Red Pride Robotics, with a cone. Red Pride puts a cone on the node and the grid. Pike Robo Devils going back for another one. Where's Las Pumas? Las Pumas, team 2197. They are helping out their teammate. They are just getting cones and cubes and pushing them right into the Red Alliance community, where, who do we got? Red Pride Robotics is placing them onto the grid. Let's go look over here on the blue side. On the blue side, we got team 910, Foley Freeze out of Madison Heights, Michigan there. They just placed a cube onto the grid. Foley Freeze going back to the Blue Alliance loading zone. Meanwhile, 5402 from the blue loading zone. It's going to be Reckless Robotics back with a cone. Reckless Robotics just pushes a cone right into the hybrid node. Here comes 910, Foley Freeze. Foley Freeze is placing a cone onto the node, and yes, Foley Freeze gets one onto the node on the grid for the Blue Alliance. You got 55 seconds left, 55 seconds remaining in this match. 54-84 from the Blue Alliance. Wolfpack with a cone. Wolfpack gets one. There is another link for the Blue Alliance. It looks like 1, 2, 3 links. Don't quote me on that. I can't count all the time. 9-10, Foley Freeze going back for another cone, it looks like, from the Blue Alliance. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds remaining in this match. Las Pumas, Red Pride Robotics on the charge station. Tilting it down for Pike Robo Devils to get up there as well. Meanwhile, Blue needs to all get on the charge station as well. It's going to be a close one. We got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Red is up. Let's see what 9-10 Foley Freeze can do with 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And controllers down. That concludes qualification match number 54. Lights are green. Go clean up your robots. Let's get ready for the next match. And let's go ahead and see those scores for qualification match number 54. Looks like we've got the Blue Alliance with the win here. Blue Alliance with a score of 106. Red Alliance with a score of 101. Blue 3 ranking points. Red 1 ranking point.
Let's meet our teams for qualification match 55. Starting over here on the Red Alliance, it's team 4926.
All the way from Columbus, it's Galactic.
Joining them in the center, I think it's the loudest team today, it's team 862.
From Canton, Michigan, it's Lightning Robotics.
And wrapping up our teams for this side of the field, it's 6956.
From West Bloomfield, it's Shamrock Robotics.
Let's meet who they're competing against in this match. It's Team 461.
From West Lafayette, it's West Side Boiler Invasion.
And they bring them on the blue lines. It's Team 8103.
From Kendallville, it's Night Robotics.
And wrapping up our teams for this match, it's 2909.
From Rochester, it's Zebra Bots.
Drivers behind the line. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Qualification match 55 underway. Zebra Bots moved a little bit. 461 Boiler Invasion. They moved over the charge station. Let's see if they can get up. Nope. 862 is balanced. Reds moved out of the community. All right, team, step up and drive. Let's go ahead and start the tele-out portion of qualification match number 55. Already right off the bat, it looks like 862 is going for some of the cones. 862's got a collector coming out, it looks like. Meanwhile, Boiler Invasion from the Blue Alliance. Boiler Invasion with a cone. Boiler Invasion going over to one of the nodes, and yes, Boiler gets it onto one of the grid nodes there, it looks like. Meanwhile, Boiler's going back for the Blue Alliance loading zone to pick some stuff up. Their partner team, Blue Alliance's partner team, 8103 Night Robotics. Night Robotics places a cone almost in one of the hybrid nodes, it looks like. Meanwhile, it looks like their partner, 2909 Zebra Bots. Zebra Bots has a cone in their possession. Let's see if Zebra Bots can push it into the hybrid. Yes, Zebra Bots are pushing it right into the hybrid node. Meanwhile, over on the red side, team 6956, that's going to be Shamrock Botics out of Westfield. Shamrock Botics with a cone in their bot, making their way to the community to place it onto one of the grids, it looks like. You got 1 minute left to play, 1 minute left to play in this match. It's a nail-biter of a match right now. Boiler Invasion is placing a cone on top of one of the nodes. Here comes Shamrock Botics placing a cone in one of the hybrid slots there. Yes, they get it. 40 seconds left, 40 seconds remaining in this match. 862 back with a cone. Let's see what 862 is going to do with it. Over the charge station they go. 862, they spit it out right on top of one of the hybrid nodes. 20 seconds left, 20 seconds remaining in this match. Let's see which of these teams are going to get balanced onto the charge station. Shamrock Botics is up. 862 is trying to get up. 862 cannot clear that. 862. Oh, 862 flips their partner over. Got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of it. All right, lights are green. Go clean up your mess. We'll get ready for the next qualifying match. We'll be with you with scores here momentarily. All right, I take that back. We got some scores ready for qualification match 55. Let's see what we got. Looks like we've got the Red Alliance with the win here. Blue with a score of 57, Red with a score of 59. A 2-point match there. Red earned themselves 2 ranking points that last match.
Let's meet our teams for match 56. Starting off the Red Alliance, it's team 74-77.
With the robot Lucas, it's the Giddy Goats.
Joining them in red, it's 31-47.
The Munster Horsepower competing in their 13th season.
And wrapping up our teams on this side of the field, it's 31-76.
From Brownsburg, Indiana, it's Purple Precision.
Making our way over to the Blue Alliance, it's team 91-19.
The Iron Legends competing in their rookie year.
Neighboring them in blue, it's 15-55.
Cryofrost competing since 2005.
And wrapping up our teams on this alliance, it's 28-67.
The Elk Logics from Elkhart, Indiana.
Drivers behind the line, let's get this match underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match 56 here at the Mishawaka District event is underway. We open with 1555 Cryofrost successfully docking on their Alliance's station. 3176 Purple Precision will attempt to balance and will almost do so in time for teleoperated period. With the students now controlling the robots, let's take a look at 9119. The rookies currently attempting to grab a cone in midfield to score it for the Alliance. Over in the red loading zone, it's Munster Horsepower, showing how they earn that name by speeding across the field in order to get back to their community and form a link as quickly as possible. For the Blue Alliance, 2867 Elk Logics heading over to the other side of the field, attempting to grab pre-placed cones. They appear to be having some difficulty. There's still plenty of time to get that worked out. 9119, the Iron Legends unfortunately do appear motionless on the charge station. Luckily, that is a good place to be motionless. They will score if they remain there. 74-77, the Giddy Goats, the Robot Lucas is in midfield playing defense. 15-55, Cryofrost just dodging an attempted hit by their drive team. Back on the blue side of the field, 28-67, the Elk Logic doing all of it can. The Blue Alliance is one robot down, still managing to successfully score multiple game pieces in their grid. 46 seconds left. You're looking at a score 67-16. Currently a dominant performance by the Red Alliance. The endgame points on the table would theoretically be enough to change that. We are now in the endgame. 15-55, bullying a few blue robots in the middle of the field before backing off to continue scoring. We'll see what the Blue Alliance elects to do with one motionless robot on their charging station. Will they attempt to fit 3? Who knows? Over on the red side of the field, the Giddy Goats, along with their alliance partners, Purple Precision, will successfully engage with 4, 3, 2, 1. That will be the end of the match. We had an exciting one. The Red Alliance put on a show. We'll see how it scored. Lights are green. Go ahead and reset your field. We have our scores available to us. It's the Red Alliance. In an exciting 104-44 performance, 31-76 remains in a low picking spot. Their partners Munster Horsepower and the Giddy Goats not far behind, both enjoying rises in rank with their 3 ranking points.
Let's meet our teams for match 57. Starting off from not too far away, it's T135.
Competing since 1998, it's Penn Robotics, the Black Knights.
Neighboring them on the Red Alliance, it's Team 71.
It's the Beast and their team, Team Hammond.
And wrapping up our teams for this side of the field, it's 9-10.
The Foley Freeze.
Making our way over to the Blue Alliance, starting with 2197.
They're sailing the FRC. It's Las Pumas.
They've got the coolest flag today. It's 5484.
The Wolfpack, competing since 2015.
And our last team with this match is Team 45.
In its 32nd season, it's the Technocats.
Drivers behind the line, let's get underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match number 57 here at Mishawaka is going to open with 2197. Their robot Sloop Dog successfully scoring, along with 910 doing a similar thing, only docking, sadly, not managing to engage on the far side of the field. As we've entered the teleoperated period, the Blue Alliance has already earned a single ranking point or 26 charge station points. What happens there is they, win or lose, will earn a single ranking point, at least. 135 and Las Pumas having some hot contention in the center of the field. They do back off shortly. Those two high schools are rivals outside of robotics. It's always fun to see them compete on opposite alliances. Team 71, Team Hammond, and their robot, the Beast, successfully grab another cube from their human player station. They are going to swiftly move across the field with their adorably tiny robot and get out of 910's way to score it. Team 45, the Technocats, attempting to score a cone on the high grid. Unfortunately, it does not fall. They still do score, but they only get 2 points. We have 70 seconds to play, and it is a close match. Only 7 points separate the teams with 65 to play. It's very interesting to see the dynamic between two teams who decided to go small this year, Team Hammond and Las Pumas. Their dynamic has been fascinating to watch all match long. 5484, the Wolfpack from Career Academy, will attempt to place a cone. Let's see if they're successful, and they are. We have 8 seconds left. The Blue Alliance only has 2 links. The Red only has 1. It has not been the focal point of this match's strategy. We've entered the endgame period. All 2 alliances are electing to continue scoring final grid points. 2197 and the Technocats taking advantage of Sloop Dog's small size in order to get Career Academy up, and they will perform a triple connect. Over on the red side of the field, the Beast will successfully get up. 910 will quickly join them in 2-1. That will be the end of a very exciting match. Very small differential, still points to be scored. Let's see how this one is decided. Lights are green. Please step onto the field and collect your robots. We also have our scores available. It's the Red Alliance, winning 106-292.
We're all ready for match 58. Let's meet our team. Starting over here on the Red Alliance, it's team 8103.
It's Knight Robotics from East Noble High School.
Next to them on the Red Alliance, it's 6721.
It's the Tinley Trailblazers, competing since 2017.
Wrapping up our teams on this side of the alliance, it's 4982.
From Homestead High School, it's Olympus Robotics.
Making our way to the other side of the field, let's meet the team in red. It's 3487.
With the robot Watson, it's Red Pride Robotics.
Sitting pretty on the center on the Blue Alliance, it's 1747.
From William Henry Harrison High School, it's Harrison Boiler Robotics.
And the last team for this match, it's 2909.
It's the Zebra Brats. Are they white with black stripes or black with white stripes? The world may never know.
Drivers behind the line, let's get this match underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
We are speeding towards a conclusion of our qualification matches. These teams, 34-87 especially, will be looking to slide into the best possible picking positions. With successful navigations on both sides of the field, it will create a relatively quiet auto score, 10-9 as it stands right now at the start of teleoperated. Right close to me, Harrison Boiler Robotics will speed across the field, dodging a couple of red robots in order to grab another with the help of their human player signaling them into place. 34-87, unfortunately, is motionless. The FTAs are working diligently to get them back up and running. Thank you, FTAs. Let's take a look over at the Zebra Bots, our rank 17 team right now. Will be attempting to right a cone off of midfield. They've shown some ability to do that around the competition. Let's see if they do it successfully today. 49-82, rolling their intake across the field. Their robot Bob will go back into the loading station and collect another consistent delivery from their human player. The red side of the field is almost empty. We have a traffic jam in midfield as the Tinley Trailblazers, an excellent defensive team, have been challenging Red Pride all competition long. They have been causing fits for a Blue Alliance that seriously needs these ranking points. 8103, Sir Big Boy, their robot, will move back over the bump and into the red community, where they will right a cone, slide it right in, and take the easy 2 points, which will be much needed in this very low-scoring match. With the start of Endgame quickly approaching us, both teams are going to be wanting to make a final adjustment in order to improve their score and win this match. If you take a look, 49-82, Olympus Robotics momentarily has some challenges getting up onto the charging station. They are not bothered for long, though. An extremely impressive robot. Over on the blue side of the field, Team 1747 and 34-87 will both successfully climb. Our match ends in 4, 3, 2, 1. That will be the end of the match. An impressive showing from both teams. We will see how this one is scored. The light is green. Please come collect your robots. Let's take a look at our scores for match 58. It's the Blue Alliance winning 39-33 in a low-scoring pitcher's duel. They will take the 2 ranking points from the win, and 2 of their Alliance members will move up.
Okay, here we are. Let's start in station number 1, our rookies 9208.
It's Eddie's Circuit with the robot Dinnerbone.
In number 2, it's 1024.
Currently ranked number 4, it's the Kilobytes.
Here in station 3 red, we have 3865.
With their robot Phillip, it's the Riley Wildbots.
Over here we have Liz. And her team in station number 1, 3940.
It's the first ranked Cybertooth.
Here in the middle, we have 862.
Following them up
Come on,
at
Chris,
number
get out of the
2, it's Lightning Robotics.
And on the end with Chris hiding behind his robot, we have 1501.
With their robot Stricker, it's Team Thrust.
Drivers, hang on. Any of you kids remember the Monkees? No, probably not. All right, let's try this again. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hope you're ready for some fireworks, folks. We have 5 of our 6 robots in this grouping in the top 10. It is proving to be a fast and loud auto. The Red Alliance successfully scoring 26 points to the Blue Alliance's 18 at the start of the driver-operated period. If you take a look at 1024, the Kilobytes, they will impressively grab a cone by the flange and move it on over. You don't see many teams grabbing it that way. It's a very interesting mechanic they've got going on with that intake. Over with our Blue Alliance, it's Stricker and Team Thrust successfully scoring a cone. They only need one more to complete a link and collect the necessary bonus points. 3940, our number 1 ranked Cybertooth completes a link in the cooperation grid. Over on the Red Alliance, they only need 1 cube on that high shelf, and what that will do is require the links for the ranking point to only be 4. Back over on the blue side, the 2017 World Champions, 862, will grab another cone, successfully scoring it in the shared node, before moving back across the field, dodging multiple robots, friendly and opposing, in order to get back into their human player zone. Traffic in midfield has been a central part of this match, and multiple different teams have contended with it in different ways. With 51 seconds to play, it's 69-62 in favor of the Red Alliance. Still plenty of time to play and enough points on the table to sway it in any direction. 862 Lightning Robotics, one of our Michigan teams, will attempt to engage early. It looks as though they are having a little trouble getting the torque they need to get up there, but they do it successfully. On the red side of the field, 3865, the Wily Wildbots will attempt to get on with their 2 Alliance members for a triple climb. They have 15 seconds to achieve it. We will see what happens. On the blue side, they have already gotten a triple engage, and their fans are letting them know how happy they are. On the blue side, 2-1, that will be the end of the match. Unfortunately, the Red Alliance was not successful right at the end. Still, we will see how this is scored. light is green, please come onto the field and collect your robots. Blue Alliance, winning 117-276 and collecting 3 ranking points. An impressive grid performance is to account for this victory.
Okay, here we go again. Here in station number 1 on the red side, we have 461.
They really like pineapples. That's West Side Boiler Invasion.
In the middle, we have rookies, 9071.
Wearing orange, it's Slicer Tech.
Here on the end, we have 4926.
10 years competing, it's Galactech.
All right, down here, we have 6956.
They're mean, they're certainly green. It's Sham Rock Botics.
Here in the middle, 1018.
With their robot Lil Cranky, it's the Pike Robo Devils.
And here on the end, we have 868.
With their robot Wing Dong, it's the Tech Hounds. There's nothing Gaffer's tape can't fix.
Better than duct tape.
As our FTAs once again work very hard to solve a field error. Really quick, let's give them a round of applause for keeping this Week 1 event running smoothly.
Found an important new job for me. I'm a pole holder. Pretty good, huh? Look how straight it is. Nothing but talent. Oakley dokley. Minor field problem, but we're good now. All right, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
Without any further delay, our 60th match milestone is underway here. Team 868, the Tech Hounds, will successfully score a cone to start it off before getting onto the station. 4926 Galactech, with an impressive auto-balancing autonomous system, will also do the same, giving the Red Alliance a slight edge, though the Blue Alliance will have the lead 34-27. With all robots in full motion around the field, 6956 will attempt to grab a cone. They get denied by 461 in a temporary defensive move before they run across the field in order to cycle impressively quick, taking signals from Galactech's human player. 9071 Slicer Tech slowly crawling across the field, attempting to grab a cone by the driver station. Let's hope they get it going. Over on the red side of the field, they have already completed one successful link in front of the West Side Boiler Invasion driver station. They've completed 2 as a matter of fact. We'll see if they'll be the first to get that highly coveted ranking point. Back on the blue side of the alliance, the Pike Robo Devils, with some devil horns and an impressive LED system, will grab a cube placed on the floor by their human player instead of the traditional sliding down. 461, again in a temporary defensive motion. It does not last long. They make the contact before going to score unshaken. 868, the Tech Hounds once again sliding across the field with their swerve system, dodging red defenders before getting back to their loading station. 6956 remains in midfield. We're approaching endgame. It is currently 63-61. The endgame will be the primary decider. Shamrock Robotics, as a matter of fact, has scored early. Back on the Red Alliance, all three robots in the community, but let's see if they all climb. It's 3 full-sized robots, and that's proven to be very difficult to accommodate in this event. With 12 seconds left, the Blue Alliance Pike gets stuck temporarily. They do get up. We will see if Shamrock joins them. With a few left, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will be the match with successful double engages on both sides. The end game could very well be the decider here. Let's see how it shakes out. Lights are green. Please collect your robots, and we have a final score. It's the Red Alliance winning 98-85. The only really differential between the two teams was the grid.
Sorry.
All right, here we are. Station number 1. It's 5402.
That's going to be Reckless Robotics. Woo, crowd goes
Next
wild.
to them, we have Team 45.
That's going to be Techno Cats. Woo, crowd goes wild.
On the end here, we have 39-36.
That's going to be RoboBlitz. Again, crowd goes wild.
Down here in blue 1, we have 328.
That's going to be Penn Robotics Golden Rooks.
In the middle, 74-77, my second favorite goat.
Going to be Giddy Goats.
And on the end, we have 15-55.
That's going to be Cryofrost. Oh, we got a real live bunch out there this match.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got so excited.
Don't worry, I'll cheer for them.
Yeah.
I'll cheer for one side, you cheer for the other side.
They're chill. They're chill. They're ready for battle. Got the game faces on. Look at them behind the glass. Awesome. All right. We got the thumbs up. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
Qualification match. 61, 328 launches the cube right on top of the grid. 328 barely misses the charge station. Techno Cats are on the charge station, not balanced though. Got 1 second left. All right, team, step up and drive. Let's go to the teleap portion of qualification match number 61. Already right off the bat, Giddy Goats. 74-77 is going to go herd some of those, is it goats herding? They're herding some of those cubes over to the Blue Alliance grid. It looks like here comes 328. That's going to be Golden Rooks. Golden Rooks with a cube in their butt. Golden Rooks, they lost it, but let's see if they can pick it back up. Meanwhile, Giddy Goats is still pushing one of the cubes over to the Blue Alliance community. Over on the red side, team 45. It's going to be Techno Cats. Techno Cats are making their way over to the Red Alliance loading zone. See if they're going to pick up a cube or a cone. Looks like they got a cone from the Red Alliance double substation. Here comes 5402. That's going to be Reckless Robotics. Reckless Robotics with a cube in their bot. Reckless Robotics going to the top shelf of the grid, and yes, they get it. Giddy Goats with a still herding one of those cubes over to the corner. You've got 1 minute left to play. 1 minute left to play in this match. Techno Cats going back for a cone from the Red Alliance double substation. You got 50 seconds left, 50 seconds remaining. Cryo Frost places a cone on top of one of the nodes in the grid in the Blue Alliance. Golden Rooks. They have a cube. Golden Rooks, can they eject it? Got 35 seconds. 35 seconds left in this match. Cryo Frost going back to the Blue Alliance community. 45. Techno Cats trying to look for something to pick up. Never mind, Techno Cats beeline it for the charge station. They're partner 5402. Reckless Robotics playing a little bit of some defense against. Oh, no. Reckless Robotics going to go pick up a last second cube. 13 seconds left. 13 seconds remaining. Cryo Frost. Golden Rooks on the charge station. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And controllers down. That concludes qualification match number 61. The lights are green. Go clean up your robots, and let's take a look at our scores. Looks like we've got the Red Alliance with the win here. Blue with the score of 47, the Red Alliance with a score of 75. Red earned themselves 2 ranking points during that last match.
Okay, down here in Station 1, we have 2909.
That's going to be Zebra Bots.
Next to them, we have 910.
Feeling a little cold over here.